Hello everybody, and this is my first video. I'm going to show my garden. So come with me to my garden. Okay, here we have two raised beds. One I had the compost in, and as you can see, is growing quite well. I harvested broccoli and I've got more broccoli coming. And I'm going to switch the camera. Oh. Well, here's the other bed. I did not put compost in this one, and I made the mistake of growing tomatoes in these for like 4 years, and it's not doing well. And these tomatoes right here are taller than I am, as you can see. And this one's the same kind, but it broke, so it's growing back up again. And this is my new compost. It's growing a potato, as you can see. I did companion planting in both these beds. Got celery, which makes the tomatoes grow bigger and better, but still it's not working too well in this one, but it's working very well over here. And over here I did companion planting again. I got beets, and I've got onions growing in between the rows of beets, and this was parsnips right here, but the parsnips did not come up. Apparently they were too old. And this is a Queen Anne's lace. It's growing wild. I'm going to try to save seeds for it and try next year to grow my own Queen Anne's lace. There's a beet in the wrong place, but this is the carrot patch. It is huge. Lots of nice carrots in here. I got beans planted here. More beans. And I started a grow bag. This is a ghost pepper. It is still starting out, but it's got blossoms all over it. And I put one in a grow bag, and I put one in a pot. And I'll go in more detail about that too. These, I'm gonna walk over here real quick. These pots right here are in a rain gutter all the way down, and I use 2 Walmart shopping bags. And at this end, we have a float valve. I push down on it, water flows, but I have it disconnected. And right here, I have watermelon in a big half barrel. Just starting out. They've started putting on secondary leaves. Oh, looks like you got another one coming up. But these tomatoes here, and that pepper, that's a Tabasco pepper. I put one in a pot and one in a grow bag. These tomatoes in pots, one in a grow bag. This is basically an experimental garden where I'm trying new things. And over here I have zucchini. Beautiful zucchinis growing. And in the middle of the zucchini I have bush beans, which provide nitrates to the squash. And I did the same over here. I put squash right there. You can see the big leaf. Corn and bush beans in here too, so that the bush beans will provide the corn with nitrates, and I don't have to fertilize so much. Well, that's my garden pretty much in a nutshell. It's work in progress. And I am open to any ideas or any other experiments anybody wants me to try out. I put potatoes in tires. As you can see, tires, potatoes. These guys are pretty much done. And I planted peas in with potatoes because they are companions. These are russet potatoes and those are red potatoes over there. Behind it I got blueberries that have been grown for several years. Well, this broccoli that I showed earlier had 2 heads, one on each plant, as big as my head, which blew my mind. So I'm going to let some of this flower, and later on in the season I'll make a video on collecting the seed. And this is a volunteer tomato. I have no idea what kind it is, but it looks like it's a big one. I am hoping very much that this is the Cherokee Purple. And I have some kind of squash here. I haven't been able to identify it yet. If anybody has an idea what that is, please tell me in the comments. And over here I have strawberries. They started out very small, but they're growing bigger now. The fruit is getting bigger. The birds and the bugs are getting some of them. I put chives in here. It kind of helps keep the pests off. These are chives. I put chives over there and over here. Marigolds. That's a Queen Anne lace right there. And I discovered today a tomato. And over here, another tomato. I don't pull out volunteer tomatoes unless I have to move them somewhere else. And if I do, then I will put them in some little pot, give them lots of water until they get over their shock, and then I can put them back in the ground. But that's my garden in a nutshell. Thanks for viewing.